All right, my friends, not a lot of comments at the very, very end of last episode. I said, hey, what do you want to see next? But I did get a comment from NJ Brock22. He said, I'd say at this point in the save, only show off important games like league clinching games, semi and finals, cup games, Coppa Italia, and the Champions League games, as 99% of the games after about 15 years become monotonous. Fair play to you, mate. I'm going to modify that suggestion just a little bit because I do think it's important. Like, essentially, I get it, right? Like, FM21's been announced. Go check out the video I put about that. I think what I'm going to do is if we're playing if it's this close, if we're playing anybody within 3 points of us, right? Whether that's top 4 or top 2, top 3, whatever, we'll try and bake that into an episode. And then obviously Champions League. We've bombed out of the Coppa Italia before, so I'm still going to run all the way through the Coppa Italia because I would really like to win that competition before the series is over. So today, my friends, we're going to take on Milan, and we're going to take on Porto, and we're going to try and rotate a little bit and see how it goes. Because we have clinched qualification, but we have not clinched top of the group. So we have to be careful that we don't rotate too much. But I think we play our starters here, and then we have an international break, so we could play kind of a mixed rotation here and a mixed rotation here, and hopefully it works out. That's what's in store for you today. And then looking ahead, next episode would be, I personally do not care about the Super Cup final. That's just me. We might do Man City and then the Coppa Italia together, because I do want to get to the stadium. Let's go, my friends. Can we make a run in the Champions League and the Coppa Italia this year? Come on! All right, my friends, welcome in. I'm not going to, because of the situation I note in the FM21 launch video / affiliate links, I'm not going to talk about it in the video in case weird things happen and they kick everybody out. But I will always say, if you want information on how to support the channel, always check the description, and you can always pop into Discord and ask a question. Those links will always be in the description, so check those things out. And today, my friends, we're hopping right into it, aren't we? Yeah, massive game. I think, I think this is fair to call it a massive game. They're 1 point behind us. It's not like if we win, we've won the title, but if we lose, we're suddenly 2 points behind, and we're chasing. So we want to stay on top. And then that Porto game will be interesting because it'll help us, depending on what happens in the other games, we may not even need to show the Man City game. Although you could say, like, well, let's play all the kids, give them a run out against Man City. And I think it was Gordon Bell. I'm sorry if it wasn't Gordon Bell, but I said last episode, maybe Petroli hasn't settled in because, he's learning Italian. He's Italian. He was in Austria. Man, having my piles move has got me shook. That's all I can say. Let's go prove a point. I just thought that was kind of hilarious. As soon as I read that comment, I was like, yeah, I knew that. So if you really want to mess somebody who's a filer, go and file all their stuff. If you want to mess somebody who's a piler, file all their piles. That's all I'm saying. Messes up their world. My world's messed up right now. Yeah, let's do our jobs. Yeah, no complacency, yada yada yada. Da Silva, 125 appearances. May it end up being 750. Let's go. Oscar. Get it into the mixer. Was that Neto? Is that what Neto's doing this for? Was it his header back down into the 6-yard box, zone of uncertainty? I guess he gets the assist. I can't tell if he got a foot to it or... Nope, he doinked it. Did it come off Jose Carlos or off the defender? I really am confused about... Does that qualify as an assist? I guess it wasn't an intentional play by... If it was the defender or Jose Carlos, I kind of ran into them and then it fell for the goal, and I guess you count that as an assist. I just think, when I think of an assist, that's not what I think, right? I think of like, oh, good save, Kasapa. I was about to say, like that, you know, like a well done move with a pass, you know, past the last defender and taps it in. That's an assist, but you know, whatever. What do I know? What was Boateng doing there? What was hold the phone? Hold the phone. Oh, let's just hold on. It looked like Boateng. What? It looked like he was running with his arm out. Oh, no, that's not the highlight. I got nothing for you, friends. I'm sorry. You'll have to go back and watch it. It looked like Boateng was running at him while pointing. And I was like, what is happening? Go get the ball, son. Stop mocking the AC Milan player. Oop. Oh. They have had a clear-cut chance, my friends. Surely that was the save from Kasapa, right? Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that. Dos Santos splits the central defenders and then rifles it off the goalkeeper and then dribbles it out the line. Been a minute since we've seen that live, my friends. I wouldn't say we're comfortably in charge. We have doubled their shots and shots on target, but they've had the clear-cut chance, and they've had a slight bit more possession. I don't think that's your job, Kindlers. Come on, son. Pinging it in from outside the box. Like, doing a 180-degree turn and just taking a shot. Contreras, can he find another one? Oh, it's headed away. De Silva says no, sir. I mean, look how much taller he is than those players. He's a giant among men. He pings it to Boateng, who is excited to be getting some game time, my friends. I just want to see, again, pay attention. How big is De Silva here? Look how small these play. 18 and 5. He's like, give me the ball, give me the ball. And he's like, nah, I got this. He's like using a massive paw of a hand to back them down. And then he finds Ahmed for the second goal. Pedroli's still on a 6.4. Don't get complacent. I'm going to yell at him. Oh my goodness, am I going to yell at him? Not happy, son. Mate, we spent 60-something million on you. You got to start playing the game. The game of football. It's what we're doing here. He's probably going to get dropped for Torino. And then maybe we play him against Porto and he can try and like up his, you know, like the whole, okay, hold on. Hold the phone, Pedrelli. Okay, boss, okay. Yeah, I think we drop him for Torino. We're going to take him off now. We're going to say, you're not going to be in the first team. We're going to drop him. Let him sit at home and think about it. And then bring him back against Porto, who are currently bottom of the table. And we will have a rotated squad and see if he can do something then. I'm really disappointed, to be completely transparent with you. Goodness me. It's just imagining, like, De Silva and Pedrelli, the monsters, heading goals in because of their height. But good grief, people. Contreras. Oh. Lorenzo collects that. Gets it back out to Contreras. That was a nice vision by him, and he just rifles it home for his first goal of the season. 3-0. 3-0, my friends. Now, here's what we're going to do, because we do need Boateng to play left wing. He's essentially, I mean, we could play Contreras there. I guess that's a shout, too. But he's having a good game, but he's going to play, I think, because Colombani's out. So we're going to take him off and bring on Bettini. Come on, Bettini. What's up, son? Do we do that? Yeah, because Contreras has played a ton. And then we're going to take Ibrahim off because it's Ibrahim. It's just... I know it's a little... I mean, 20 minutes left. It's a little early with a 3-0 lead, but it is a 3-0 lead against, you know, AC Milan. So, a little bit of risk that they come bang 3 goals in here, but... I also have to be thinking about, you know, rotating the squad and resting him. That's why we have Paul Kufner, so he can come in for Ibrahim. I guess I could have slid Lorenzo over for Boateng and then Dos Santos to the winger and then brought in Joaquin. But Joaquin will start against Torino. It's fine. Hey, that's Bogdanovic. I forgot. That's our you know, wonder kid that we bought that's sitting on the bench for them. Not sitting on the bench, he's on loan. Words. You know, sometimes I just say things. Okafor. Oh, that was a good block. Gunyesh. Definitely not a handball. He got in front of it. Oh, another. I don't. Was that really a save, or is he just? I mean, he made himself big, but that shot was so fast and so hard. There's not much he could have done about it anyway, right? He was just there, so it deflected off of him. Again, old lady plays. You may think differently because of your prior goalkeeping experience that I do not have. So let me know. That's fine. If we get a clean sheet here, I'll gladly pay out clean sheet bonuses for AC Milan. I'm just saying. Bettini, he's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I played against AC Milan. I'm going to go on a run. I'm an inverted winger. Look at me go. Oh! 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 Yes! Yes! Oh, is that his first goal with the club? Like in the league? Oh my goodness, that was worth the price of admission if you came today, my friends. Thank you for watching. Oh my goodness, 8.0 for Bettini. That is awesome. I love Football Manager. I love narratives. You could not have written that better. Oh, he's just excited. Oh, he's going on a run. And then he just bangs it off of a defender and gets the volley and scores the goal. Oh, love it. First league goal. Yes, that is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love Football Manager. We'll be back to play Porto. Let's go. What? I've never, you know, I know people have like mods that they download that change all of the things, the injuries that happen to like weird things. I do not have those. Signorini arrived at the club today having suffered a twisted ankle, which he claims was caused by a freak accident at home. Hey, man, what are you getting into at home? All right, my friends, we actually drew with Torino, and I didn't rotate as much as you'd think because we had the international break and players came back like with 70-something%, you know, physical. They weren't at 100%. So we started Paul Kufner and Emery and Richard and Boateng, and those were really, I mean, Lorenzo, because I said we're going to sit Pedrelli and see how he does. Not great. I mean, we scored early. It's like, yes. And then it feels like back-to-back because it was like back-to-back highlights, but they went back-to-back with goals. I made the change to bring in Ken Luce and Colombani to rest Boateng because I knew I wanted to play him against Porto, and Luce because Richard was like, his morale was here, and then it was literally they scored the second goal and it was distraught. So Richard has got a little bit of mental strength to work through, I think. It's like, dude, relax. So brought Ken Luce on, and then at the end, Dos Santos missed. It said it was a clear-cut chance. It was like a corner kick, or maybe it was a corner kick or a cross that came in like near post, and like he took a good crack at it, but there was a defender on his back, and the goalkeeper was there, and it was blocked. So, you know, I don't really think it was a clear-cut chance, but that dropped his rating to 6.3, so we brought in Joaquin at the end. But Colombani coming in, swung in a corner, and it bounced around and went in. We'll take the draw. 30 unbeaten, my friends, in league. Now, I mean, not what we wanted, right? We wanted to get a win against 14th place Torino, right? Of course, that would have been nice. Inter won, Milan did not. So we are still top of the table. We had the opportunity, right? If we'd be 3 points clear versus 1. So we keep plugging on. Today we take on Porto. Let me just show you. This is how we're going to line up today. Joaquin up top, Pedrelli, Dombi, Colombani, because he's coming back from injury and we need to work on his match sharpness. Contreras, Luz, Gunesh, Neto, Carlos, Ibrahim, Casapa. So I thought we would rotate here, but now, having seen the Torino game, my thinking is I want to give Pedrelli a chance against somebody we theoretically should be able to beat and score some goals against, because I didn't even put him on the bench last game. He was down here. So everybody else is essentially a starter, except Dos Santos did a 6.3, so we're sitting him so he can think about it. Joaquim is a capable rotation option. De Silva has played so many games, I want to rest him. Theoretically, we can get the win here, and we've sealed the group. So that's why I didn't want to play a Mary or anybody else back here, or play a Richard here, or Kufner, or Kluge. We'll do that against Man City, and then by that point, hopefully, it doesn't matter. We are away. Here we go. We need to get a win. You could argue, what are you doing with Domby? But, like, it's a gamble, okay? If I have to, I could bring a Lorenzo or Boateng into that spot, or go to the 3-4-3 or whatever. But we're going to give him a chance. But I feel like it's like the slightest of rotations. And one of them, I wouldn't have rotated De Silva, but like he's exhausted, right? Like he's played so much and then like gone internationally, so he needs a rest. Go prove a point, lads. Here we go. Come on, Pedrelli. Come on, son. I yelled at you. You didn't make the bench. You've had time to think about it. Let's go do something. Okay. Yep. But we're lucky to have him. Diogo Costa, 36 years old. Wow. In between the sticks. I guess that makes sense because you're not sprinting down the field like a striker or something like that. He's good to go. Yeah. Colombani, let's go. It said he was good to go. Like it didn't even say he had to come out, you know. It did the previous game. It said he could only go 60 minutes, which is why I made him a second half sub there for a little bit, for like 30 minutes, give him a run out. And Domby had an injury, was only good for 45 minutes, but we played him in an under 20 game, and now it says he's fine. So we just want to seal this up away from home. Pedrelli, come on, son. Okay. I mean, smart. Lays it off. Contreras. Oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. Did he intentionally, or did it just skim his hair enough because he didn't get a haircut to get it over to Colombani? Was it intentional? Let's go find out. Draws the defender. Ibrahim, lots of space. I guess, you know, I think he boinked off his forehead maybe a little bit. It looked intentional. We'll give him credit. We'll give him credit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I also am curious with Dos Santos, since we picked him up for so cheap. I think we paid like 12 million for him. He's worth 40 something. If we could get 60 million for Dos Santos to, oh, Colombani. Oh, Ibrahim. Oh, I tried to get it back in the mixer. If we could get 60 million for him, now I have to check the clauses to see if, like, are we giving them 50% of the next sale or the profit or whatever. Would that be wise? Or is it, you know, he's on low wage. He's on 80 grand a week. Oh, the post fluffed the net a little bit. Or is it better to say, hey, to get somebody of his quality, you're going to pay 40 million, unless you're importing from South America, right? Which we could try and go do. But the wages are also, like, you know, you could pay 40 million and have to pay like 150 grand in wages. Oh boy, we get yellows everywhere. Or just leave it be and pay the 80 grand and at some point pocket the profit. He just hasn't developed into that worldly that we were expecting. Now, he is young. Like, everybody on our team is super young and has a long time to develop. Just one of those things I'm thinking about, because he does take up a non-EU slot. So I'm not trying to pinpoint him out, but it's like, well, if we're getting rid of a non-EU player, it's not going to be Casapa. Who's the other one? I don't remember who the other non-EU slot is, but it's one of those, like, if you want to go find another non-EU player, like a wonder kid from South America, you're going to have to sell one of those players. And we're not selling Casapa. And I don't think we're selling the other one, even though I can't remember who it is. So, all right, boys, calm. I like it. Colombani heads it forward. Contreras. Okay, they switch sides. Contreras knows the wing. Doesn't work this time, but now he's out there. He's comfortable. He's comfortable. Causes it. Oh, Joaquim's offside. Oh, I thought he was offside for sure. I mean, I think if you're... It's VAR time. I mean, okay, when this ball is played, oh, okay, he might have left him. I guess he was on. Would have liked a little bit more power, but it did slow down the highlight there. Dombi gets an assist in the Champions League. Good for him. Right before the half. Keep it going, lads. Please don't get sent off. If we can get a third goal, oh dear. Yellows everywhere. Referee. If you're gonna card our players, you gotta card their players, right? Come on, boys. Seal the group. Let's go. Neto. I love that. Pedrelli! Okay. Is it a goalkeeper error, or was it... It looked like it might have been straight at him. I want to see the angle from... I feel like I'm being really harsh, but, you know. Contreras could have done better, but Neto gets to it. I mean, good that he got the goal. You know, I'm not upset about it. Let's take actually let's research here. Do either of these guys, he's got one. Okay, we'll take well, you know, okay, how many I wish there was the number of minutes that they played. 12 starts in the league, 4, 10. Okay, Carlos comes up. I want to rotate the guy that's had the most game time. So Mary will get one of the yellows off. Again, you may be going like, of course you're going to beat Porto, but it's like, how weird does that sound to say? Well, yeah, of course you're going to beat Porto. Ibrahim picks up a yellow to remind us that he needs to be subbed off. Does he? Does he, though? I think we're going to give Kluge some game time. You know what? We'll do both of them. We'll do both of them. Freshen up that back line. Everybody else here, Contreras it would be the only one I might say like needs a rest or maybe can loose on the yellow. Pedrelli, Colomani come back from injury. Joaquim, Dombi, all those guys are fine to keep on. So he says before someone rips their groin off or whatever. I want to see a Kluge Dombi goal. That's the goal here. The Ole, that's harsh. And Mary. Again, I was trying to get Hope Oladapo Champions League time, but will he make it to the first knockout round, you know, without being injured? Kluge in space. Can he find somebody? He sticks with heavy tackle, but he clatters back. I thought he was going to get in the mix there. Dombi swings it over. Oh, I thought Ken Luce was Pedrelli backed off because Ken Luce was running at it like he was going to just hammer it home, and then he backed off. Paul Kufner finds Pedrelli again. Pedrelli goes. Oh, and it's an assist. I don't think that counts. The goalkeeper parries it to you. The goalkeeper gets the assist, not Pedrelli, but whatever. Doinkage. 4-0, my friends. We'll take it. We'll take it. Colombani back from injury. Solid outing for everybody. Confidence building. Fantastic. Nothing else to say. Pedrelli with the man of the match. So maybe sitting him on the bench and making him think for a week or for 4 days or whatever it was actually helped. I'm not even going to say anything. Now, my friends, I don't think we'll show you the Man City game because what we'll do is we will do we do want the money. That's the other thing. But in that game, right, we can play Israel. We can play Kluge, Emery, Kufner, Richard, essentially all of these. Maybe Yannick gets an appearance. You know, he's the backup to Paul. Bettini. Do we start Bettini against Man City? You know, Good times are rolling. But I'm not going to show that to you. We're going to come back for the Coppa Italia first round, probably against Roma. Although Roma and Salernitana, how are they doing? Salernitana is on 15th and 13 points. Roma's, they're up there. So we're going to guess it's Roma. That's going to be the next. So we're going to be in the middle of the January transfer window because we are trying to move forward. Why did this game move? It's on the same. Surely it's not on the same day. Surely this will get moved. Surely. Right? But we'll do that. And I guess the next time you see this will be the draw, because we'll do the draw for, after this game and all that kind of stuff. We'll figure out who we're playing. Hit the like button, my friends. Thanks for your support. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.